Okay, so this is a quick video on how to make your own homemade wine. Here I have a pan with 800 grams of sugar, and I'm adding a litre of just boiled water. And I'm going to give that a quick stir. Not adding any extra heat. Some people like to boil it on the stove. I just like to put boiling water in it. It's quicker. Good stir. Okay. Next, just running through the ingredients. I'm using white grape juice, if you can read that, and 100% pure apple juice. You can use orange juice, any kind of juice really. Just make sure it's like 100% and doesn't have any preservatives in it. I've got a 5 litre water bottle. I'm going to add the juices to the water bottle. You spot it, makes it easier. I'm also going to add just under a litre of cold tap water. And a cup of really strong tea. This is made with 2 tea bags. Just lets it brew till it gets cold. Okay, add that. Back to the sugar, it's nearly dissolved. A little swirl. Try not to splash everywhere like I am. Okay, it's nearly done. Okay, so that's all dissolved now. Hasn't taken very long at all. Now, it's still hot, so be careful when you pour this into your bottle. Right. Okay. So we've got slightly over 4 litres of water liquid in there because the sugar takes up some. You should get a thermometer. It's important you do this step if you want to do it quickly like I am. Give it a good old swirl around. Right. And take the temperature. Okay. You probably can't read that on this camera, but that's reading at 30 Celsius. Just a tad over 30 Celsius. This is fine. So now we're going to add Pectolase. This is an enzyme which will break down pectin that's in fruits. Things like oranges and apples and things like pectin. That allows you to make jam and things out of them. So a teaspoon of Pectolase. We're also going to add a teaspoon of yeast. You can buy these online. This one is by Pectolase. This one doesn't have any yeast nutrients in it, and I like to add those, so I've got some Pectolase yeast nutrients here, so I'm going to add a teaspoon of that. And I'm going to add some citric acid. You can get this from a chemist. Normally they won't sell it in large quantities in the UK, but you can buy it online quite cheaply, very much cheaper than you can buy it elsewhere. I think I'm going to add, in this case, because this is apple, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons. It's not really necessary to add it if you're using orange juice, but I prefer to add it. It gives the yeast a little bit of a better environment in which to work. Now, you want to give that a bit of a shake up. Let's swirl it around like this. And put the lid on. Now, you don't want to tighten the lid all the way up because the yeast is going to generate carbon dioxide, and that is going to cause the pressure in the bottom that's going to explode. So you want it to be a little bit loose, but you also want to protect the top, the from like insects getting in. So what I do is put a bag over it with an elastic band, which looks a little bit like this. Okay, I've applied the bag with the elastic band because I can't hold the camera to do it at the same time. The idea here is not to create a really tight air seal. Gas will come out and it'll expand the plastic bag, and it'll leak out through the sides of the elastic band. It's not tight enough to like seal it, but it will stop like insects climbing in through inside and then contaminating your wine. Now you leave that for probably about 4 weeks, at which time it should have finished fermenting, and you can like siphon or pour off the wine from the yeast, which will collect at the bottom. Maybe I'll come back with a second video to show you how that's done.